surprised and amazed by the fact that we'll be able to attend the same event together. So it was more a joyful moment.
Yeah.
Even if there is only one of us who got picked, we are happy for the other one, but it's like double fun and double joy when we both selected for one conference.
Yeah, our WhatsApp chat was very full of GIF, of happiness, big celebration out there.
Yeah, yeah. To give you a bit of a background story, I created Motiva on one night in 24 hours just because I was feeling like the struggles I was going through, I wasn't the only one to live that. And so once he decided to become a software engineer as well, it was natural for me to tell her, just come to the community and you'll see how we can help you achieve your career goals. And it worked. So now we're speaking and we're trying, at least for my part, I'm trying to bring awareness on women in tech and on making it possible for any woman with any background to do it and to be able to go on stage and deliver something fantastic. So
actually, the name Motive Her came from motivation her, because when Helvira started, she didn't have a community to cheer her up, and she wanted to give that to newcomers and people that are already here, because it's true that there are associations for women in France, of course, but there was not one focused on the motivation aspect only. Just lift people up. And there are men and women in Motive Her, but mostly women. We try to invert the ratio male to female in tech, and we invert it inside the association because it's a rebirth. We are over 80% of women and 20% of men. So we try to be inclusive of everyone, but we focus more on women and on motivating women that are trying to get into tech, that are in tech, that are trying to stay in tech, or that are just working and existing in tech. And we do that also in our talks, not necessarily talks about women, but just the motivational aspect. We love the motivational talks. We love lifting people up and give them energy. Yeah. So that's where you can find it in our talks. So actually, I'm doing a talk about communities, dev communities. So it's very speaking to me right now. I think it's an essential event. I love that. I know that GPC wasn't part of that event before, but they brought it in, and I love that because it's true that we tend to have. We are actually what I love about tech, or more especially about the work as a developer, is that it's one of the rare jobs where you have a true community of professionals. Of course, there are some jobs like lawyers and doctors, but here we have something professional but also casual. We have a true group of people that are like-minded and that want to speak to each other, that want to connect with each other with meetups, with hackathons, with conferences, with discords, with threads all over the internet. You feel that energy, that wish to get together. And this is just the way to put all that energy that is online, offline. And you see all type of background, even people that do mobile, maybe they will be interested in that conference about the new accessibility in web. You know, it helps you as a developer open your mind to new stuff, learn new stuff that you wouldn't have looked into by yourself, because you are exposed to so many different types of communities. That's what I love.
You have to come to see my talk to know
know the answer.
No, I'm kidding. I think yes. There are some points where the passion is so much emphasized in our field that we lose what brings us together at first. It's the pleasure to code something that works. The pleasure to just be able to express ourselves within languages and scripts and all the things that seems technical and boring, but it's actually marvelous and creative. So I think we should less emphasize on the passion and more emphasize on having just fun doing what we do, and no matter if we're passionate or not, because I think it's something from within ourselves, you know. It's not something that we can assess directly, seeing a person in the street and saying, okay, he is passionate. No, it doesn't work like that. You feel it or you don't feel it. But if you don't feel it, you don't need to be stressed out on you have to be passionate, you have to feel it. No.
Because there's a big pressure to be passionate. You're not a true dev if you don't dev all day, all night, weekend, weekday.
But that's silly because there is this population within the tech community that is not passionate for whom it's just a 9-to-5 job, and it's okay. It's a job.
How dare you? You're supposed to be here for the art,
No,
not for the money.
Yeah, but you know, when no matter the title of your job, there are jobs where it makes sense to be passionate, but people are not passionate, and it's okay. I think we need to how can I say that?
Remove the shame.
Yeah, to bring back the proudness of being in that field, and remove the shame from not being passionate, because as long as you're in that field, you belong for me, and it's not a matter of passion or not. But see my talk to you.
Oh my God. Why are you doing this to me? You should have said in the PHP community. Oh yeah, let me tell you about the PHP community. So for disclaimer, I'm a JavaScript developer, and actually there are some tribes inside the JavaScript community, but it's mostly about frameworks. Every year there are new JavaScript frameworks in front end, and people lose their mind about it and tell others, oh, you need to leave React, you need to leave Vue, you need to leave Svelte, you need to leave Angular, you need to try this new one and that one. And as a JavaScript developer, personally, I'm not really into tribalism, but it gets a bit, I feel a bit overwhelmed because there are always new frameworks in JavaScript, and we don't really have, a paradigm regarding this. So it's mostly what is your job forcing you to use type of thing. And yeah, and honestly, I just don't really listen to it because most of the time it's the same language. For me, it doesn't make sense. It's like in France when people are arguing about accents. Oh, you're from the south, you're from the north, you have that accent, you have that Parisian accent, but it's the same language. At the end, we need to come together because it's the same language. And the best framework is pure JavaScript. There, I said it. All of you guys are fraud.
Don't say that. She didn't.
You need to write pure JavaScript to be a true JavaScript developer. Stop using frameworks. You guys are fraud, hacks. Of course, I'm joking. Please don't send hate comment to me.